Hi everyone. I thought this TED Talk was very interesting, especially with him relating texting to being like another language, especially with the acronyms, um, being as they have like two different contexts and have changed over time. I agree with his assessment on that, and being like it's almost bilingual that you have to have knowledge in knowing sorry and what you are trying to say and how it's going to come across, because again, like lol, like it could mean laugh out loud, or it could be meaning as like oh my god, just an explanation, or like oh me too. um it's it's kind of like what uh I'm hoping I'm gonna say his name right, um Harrop's point of view was going on about in his TED Talk was like you need to know certain things about a language to be able to communicate, and that's kind of like what it is being texting nowadays, especially with the younger generation. um I have a hard time understanding my little brother sometimes. I'm like having to look up a couple of things, being like, what did he just try to say to me? Which I think is like really weird, and also something that I've been working on. Um, it is very different from, say, like the 1800s, especially when you talked and wrote like you talked, or you talked like you wrote. And it's very interesting how nowadays, like, we write and we always like try to get to the point and be able to like say it as quickly as we can in fast little sentences and construct. I'm kind of behind on the times. I still use periods and like I capitalize even though I text. Shh. um and in doing so, I feel like I'm a little bit behind on understanding certain things in text messaging. Um, his also saying that like um, a lot of intellectuals are having a problem with the shortening of sentences, and the changing, especially with text messaging, can be found in history, is very interesting to me. That even as you go through, you can see how we have changed in our language and how the older generation has a hard time keeping up.